Good Morning Britain viewers were outraged by some comments from Labour's Minister for Social Security and Disability, Stephen Timms. Good Morning Britain fans were left furious on Wednesday as the ITV show welcomed Labour's Minister for Social Security and Disability, Stephen Timms. Presenters Susanna Reid and Richard Madeley were on hand to fire questions at the politician about the recent disability benefit changes. Susanna boldly asked him, "For an individual who will never be able to work, will you cut their PIP?" However, Mr. Timms appeared unable to give a straight answer to what was seemingly a yes or no question. Skirting his way around the issue, he replied, "The question of PIP eligibility will depend on the outcome of the assessment." He continued, "Now, no changes are going to be made at all until November 2026, and then this new assessment will kick in at the first regular assessment that is due to take place after that time." The politician then ruffled a few feathers as he said, "Now my guess would be, in the case of somebody with the circumstances that you've described, they are likely to score 4 points on one of the daily living activities, which means that their daily living payment will continue to be paid." Fans on the show were left fuming and took their frustrations out on X, formerly Twitter. One viewer wrote, "Why do you keep asking these gov time wasters to come onto your show? Could have got more answers from Booble. Has he ever spent a day in a wheelchair? Maybe he should try it." Another added, "His guess won't put anyone's minds at rest." While a third said, "My guess taff, I'm lying, I'm gonna obfuscate, deflect and waffle, because the answer is a straight yes." Someone else posted, "Confident? Your government has increased anxiety and worry among many disabled and ill people. Dreadful. I don't know how any of these Labour ministers can agree to this. What an uncaring bunch they are. At you Caladbor, hope you get some answers at the local elections on what people think of you. My guess is that you will never get in again." One more shared. It comes as the government announced £5 billion of cuts, which will see the eligibility criteria for personal independence payment, PIP, tightened and the health element of universal credit reduced for new claimants. The DWP has announced that a minimum of 4 points must be scored on one daily living activity to receive the daily living element of the disability benefit. These activities include preparing food, taking nutrition, managing therapy or monitoring a health condition, washing and bathing, managing toilet needs and incontinence, dressing and undressing, communicating verbally, reading and understanding signs, symbols and words, engaging with others face-to-face, and making budgeting decisions. You will now have to score a minimum of 4 points on at least one of these elements. It means that people with 3 points or less for each activity will lose their entitlement in the future.